Hey everyone, welcome to this video guide on the Temple of the Forgotten, or Desert Labyrinth, in ARK Survival Evolved's new Lost Island map. This guide will showcase a full walkthrough of the cave, as well as all the different loot crate spawn locations that I've been able to find. You can find the entrance to this cave at these coordinates on the bottom right portion of the desert map. And in order to get inside, you can either use a flyer, or you can use a Sonoma Crops and just float your way in through here. Now before we go inside, I'm going to take some time to recommend some different equipment that you should bring inside this cave, as it is littered with different traps that can spawn grenades, toxic grenades, as well as enemies such as Onyx and Arthropora to attack you. So if you're going in solo, I recommend you bring in multiple sets of flak armor, or some good high quality hide armor, stuff that you can repair on the fly would be very nice, as well as a shotgun that you can use to kill off any attacking creatures. If you prefer to stay on a mount, something like a direwolf or a saber-tooth will be great for this place. And if you're going to stay on foot, using a Sonoma Crops is a really great way to avoid a lot of the traps. And also, of course, I recommend you have a sleeping bag or two placed in the entrance here, just in case you lose some of your items. On screen, I will put up a map of the entire dungeon that I've mapped out myself over the course of multiple runs through this place. I'll also be sure to include the individual floors of the map as we are progressing through them in the walkthrough. Once you're inside, you can make your way into the main entrance of the dungeon. We'll find ourselves in a very large room with a bunch of pillars, as well as a mural on the wall depicting a specimen implant with the island guardian surrounding it. And on the right side, we'll find what seems to be an empty room here, but there's actually a hidden button on the wall right there. We can press it, a secret door opens, and then we can enter into the first floor of the dungeon. Floor 1 will have you going down this first flight of stairs right here, and you'll come across your first toxic pit. You can just jump across it like so, or if you have a Sonoma Crops, you can just use them to glide across with ease. Then you'll come across your first pillar room right here. I like to go on the right side through here, as this is the best route to take to get all the loot crates, and the easiest way to get to floor 2. You'll have this big room right here, and right in the middle is where the first loot crate can spawn at. There are a few traps along this area that will spawn in Arthropora on top of you, so I like to hang on the side of the walls right there to avoid them. Then we have the second room right here. Another red loot crate can spawn in the middle right here. Down through here, over there is the pillar room we saw, and right here is where the third red loot crate can spawn on the first floor. If you happen to get any of them, you can go on through here, and then go around this corner. You'll find a flight of stairs going downwards, and then we will now be on floor 2. Floor 2 is very straightforward. There's not really any loot crates to be found on this floor, so we could just hang right through here, go through this bend, go around the corner right here, head down this flight of stairs, and now we'll be on floor 3. Floor 3 is by far the biggest floor of the entire cave. We enter this room right here with a skeleton sitting on a table in the middle. I like to go on the right side right here and avoid this bloodied pressure plate, as that will spawn scorpions to attack you. Head down through this hallway right here to avoid some spike traps and some grenades. We have another toxic pit. We can just simply fly over with our own Sonoma Crops. And on the left side, we have our first pillar room with another potential loot crate in the middle of it. Avoid the grenade trap, of course. And I like to go on the left side right here. And over here, there's another trap that will spawn a bunch of Onyx. I think you can fly above it, though. And inside of this room right here, we can just barely see that there is a room right here. This is another potential spawn location for a loot crate. There's not one there currently. But if there was one, we can access that room by looking for this hidden button and pressing it. And it will open up this door for us, at which we can enter it, find the same mural we saw in the entrance, and loot the drop if it happens to be right there. But since it is not there, we could just simply head out this room and go over on the right side of this room now. Go through this bend right here and make a right. We'll happen upon a very large room right here with a lot of different spawn locations for loot crates. And there is one right here, as a matter of fact, with an Ascendant Mosasaur saddle, blueprint, and a Giga saddle, which is really nice. So we can have this room right here. There are different buttons that you can press in this room to open up those doors right over there, but we don't actually need to open up either of those for this walkthrough. So we can just simply run them out through here, dodge these dark traps, and up those stairs is the exit. But not before checking this room right here, which is the last spot you can find a loot drop. We'll head down through here, This room also has a really nice mural on the wall with some people praying to the Dark Souls 1 dragon. But yeah, you could just simply go through here, go up these stairs, let Raptor Claws arrive, and at the very top here we'll find another hidden button to open up a door, and once it opens, we'll be taken back to the entrance of the temple itself. So what I will do right now is show off the speed run that I like to go through this place whenever I do my rounds to get the loot crates in here. And now I'll go ahead and show off some of the loot I've gotten from this place. It seems like you get a lot of desert-themed, scorched earth blueprints and items, but I've also heard of people getting things such as Rex Saddle blueprints and Flak Armor blueprints from down here. Alright, that's about all I had to show for the loot I have gotten so far in this cave. Overall, I think this place is a really great way for you to earn a lot of different saddles or blueprints or armor pieces and gear for you to use in the end game. Hopefully I was able to help you guys out if you were stuck in this cave at all, or if you needed a very simple walkthrough or figure out how to get, you know, some loot in this place, or needed a map to help you figure out your way through here. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video guide. See ya!